great day today. So today I look like a mermaid, kind of, I hope, maybe. So a couple months ago in my stage makeup class I had to come up with a fairy tale look, and I have been thinking about filming this look for over a year now. I wanted to put this out last July, and then I had all the technical issues with my camera, and for that class I thought it was the perfect time to execute this look that I had been dreaming up for so long. I haven't really seen anything like this on the internet. Obviously a lot of mermaids are going to look like each other because pearls, the same kind of colors, seashells, glitter, that kind of stuff. But this is my take on a mermaid, and because it's summertime I thought this was the perfect time to put it out. And yeah, so if you want to learn how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're going to start off this look by blocking out our eyebrows, and I'm taking a glue stick and I'm just rubbing this all over and then making sure that the glue is completely dry. I do not suggest this type of glue. You can use purple or clear. I'm not really sure which one is best. Some people swear by both, but the main thing is to make sure that the glue is completely dry before putting on extra layers and that the hair is completely flat. Some people do a powder before applying foundation, but I just went right for foundation, really making sure that it's getting into every hair and really covering it, and then I'm just blotting that out with a sponge. And again, just making sure that everything is flat and as dry as possible. And then I'm taking a salmon color, oh my gosh, I'm taking a salmon color and I'm putting this on to neutralize the blue tones that are happening, because I really do want to block out these eyebrows to put the pearls on so it looks like my eyebrows are pearls. And then what I decided to do was take my NYX 02 concealer, the HD concealer, and I just applied that to the head of my brow. I was having a lot of trouble with the glue the first time. This was a second attempt, so I really wanted to make sure that I was covering it. And now going in with powder, I'm taking a Mehron translucent powder, and I'm just packing that on with a brush, and then I applied it with a little spongy dude. Now going into my Sedona Lace palette, we're going to let the brows chill for a second and move on to eyeshadows. So I'm starting with a green color. This is really pretty, and I sprayed MAC Fix Plus on my brush, and I'm just applying that to my inner corner to about halfway to my lid. We're going to be doing this really cool ombre effect. So then going in, this is like a sparkly green. It's a little more on the blue side in the green because I do want to go from a green to purple, so really making sure that we're getting that color wheel action happening. And again, I applied Fix Plus to my brush, and then I didn't show the color in my Sedona Lace palette, but it's this really pretty bluey purple moving more into the blues, and I'm really keeping my crease pretty clean. And then going into that purple color, I am applying that to my outer corner with a fluffy brush and winging that out. I'm not being too precise with this, but I just want to make sure that I'm sort of getting a wing out from my eye and that the purple is very vibrant. And then I'm going to take a crease brush and just blend that all out. And then I'm going to take, this is an even more shimmery color, and I'm applying this right on top to the center of my lid to really give it this like wet sparkly effect. And then taking this really pretty, I guess like limey green color, I'm not really sure exactly what it is. I'm applying that to my inner corner to give myself a really nice highlight in there so that it goes from a really light green to the purple on my eyes. And now moving on to the face, I just sprayed my whole face with MAC Fix Plus, wow. And then I applied the same foundation. This is the Sonia Kashuk Perfecting Luminous Foundation. I just applied that with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender all over my face, and I did another layer over my brows. As you can see, my brows are starting to poke through, and this was something I was really struggling with this in this tutorial. This didn't happen to me the first time I did it, so I have a feeling it had something to do with the glue. So I'm not going to even link the brand of glue, just get Elmer's. And then I'm just doing my regular concealer technique. This is actually the NYX 01 concealer. It's a shade lighter, so it's really going to be brightening under my eyes and at the center of my face. And then I just powder set my face, and now we're going to be moving on to the scales. So I'm taking a wig cap that's made out of a fishnet type material, and I'm just sliding that on my face. This is so difficult to do on yourself, so if you have someone that can help you with this part, please do, because that was the most difficult thing. It took me like 5 minutes. Then taking a really fluffy brush, I'm starting with that inner corner color that I used, and I'm just pressing it down and then lifting it off. You do not want to swipe because then you're going to muddle the scales and it's not going to come out. And I did the same ombre ombre effect that I did on my eyes, except on my forehead, because I wanted to do like a crown kind of effect. So I'm just gonna fast forward you through this part so you can see exactly what I did. Then once I was done with my forehead, I did the same effect on my cheeks. Now, removing this is the hardest part. You have to get right under it, completely separate it away from your face, and then pull it off. And you don't want it to drag or anything because then your scales will get muddled. But thankfully it worked and it came out beautiful. I was really happy with how they came out. And now it's time to start gluing stuff to our face. So I got a lot of different sizes of pearls, and I'm using eyelash glue to do this part. And I just went from really big pearls to really tiny pearls, and I will let you guys see how I did this. So once the eyebrows are done, it's time to move on to the crown, quote unquote, part. And instead of going largest to smallest, I'm going to go from pretty smallish to large. So I started right in between my eyebrows, and then following the pattern of the scales, I placed the pearls in where the lines are, and I spaced them out as best as I could and just did this really nice pattern that I'm really happy with. So now moving on to the face, I got these white shells from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be gluing those to my face. For the first two, I tried using the eyelash glue, the duo glue that I used for the pearls, but they were just too heavy, so I switched to spirit gum, but I wish I'd had Pros-Aide. I feel like it would have been more durable and made it stick a little bit better, but they still stayed for what I needed them to. If you needed it to stay a little bit longer, I would definitely suggest getting Pros-Aide and making sure that you have the Pros-Aide remover. But if you're doing anything like spirit gum or Pros-Aide, making sure I ended up going in with a cotton ball and rubbing alcohol and removing the makeup from that area and then drying it completely, because the Pros-Aide and spirit gum will not stick to makeup. So making sure that you're doing that. And in my original design for this, I also had a cluster along my jawline and neck on the left side of my face, but for this look, because I had a lot going on my forehead, and I didn't have a lot of spirit gum, I felt like that was enough, just doing the one little cluster on the right side of my face. Okay, so now we're moving on to the false lashes, and these gave me a lot of trouble this time around. I made these lashes. It's 2 pairs of Demi Wispies glued together, and then I glued pearls going from the outer corner to the inner corner, largest to smallest. But if you were doing this, one use of the lash and then you're done. I tried to reuse the ones that I made a couple months ago, and they just were not working, so that's fine. They still worked out for the video, but use new lashes. So now for some finishing touches with glitter. I got this glitter from Hobby Lobby, so it's craft glitter, but I sprayed Fix Plus on my brush, and then I just followed my natural lip line and put it all over, and then I ended up taking the green glitter and putting that in the center of my lips, and then when I didn't film, I put a pearl right in between my cupid's bow, and glitter was getting in my mouth. It's so gross. And then I took 3 small pearls and put them on my outer corners of my lips on both sides. So those are the lips done. And then I have this Inglot Mamma Mia glitter, and it's the blue one, and I popped this right in my inner corner to give some highlight. And then I decided that the shells were a little too white, so I put some glitter on the shells, the same blue color that's in my inner corner. And then I just let my hair down and I pinned it back away from my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to keep doing special effects Saturday. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye! Glitter in my mouth. Glitter lips are great in theory, but in practice, not so much.